for me.
And what is it like to get, is it difficult to get space? How does it work for a person trying to get space in New York City?
Well, I graduated from school in 97, moved to New York in 99.
Okay.
And so I've been here for 12 years, and this is the first time I've had a workspace, so it's really...
Okay.
For me, it was hard. I don't know, but it came about through meeting people on the street, meeting people at bars, meeting people at clubs, making friends with people, and now I feel lucky that I have as small as it is, it's still like a really cool space in Williamsburg, one stop away from where I live, and I don't have to work from my apartment anymore. So that.
How would you describe your transition from working full time and also doing your art to now the transition in life? I mean, like, because I know you probably saw a lot of wisdom.
Well, I feel lucky. I mean, the transition was hard. It was like getting that whole corporate mentality out of my head, and then getting like a new mentality, which like I am going to be the brand. I am going to be, instead of working for another brand, just working for myself and creating my own brand with the people around me and people that have been helping me.
Show us some of your work. Talk us through.
These are pieces that I've been working on for. Right now, I just went back to them and I started putting borders around them.
Okay.
It's pretty classic of what I do. These drawings with multi-heads, multi-limbs. A little bit disturbing, a little bit adolescent, but at the same time, it has its own critique on society and culture, and it's a style that I've been developing. Sexuality, a lot of it has to do with celebrity also, and connections to what you see on the streets. But instead of having you go out to the streets, I kind of make it for you.
Okay, gotcha.
On my own. So yeah, this is my a lot of the things that I collect, that I look at, like a mishmash of a lot of my dreams and desires, and also of my fears and fantasies put together as
dreams
maps.
And desires and fantasies. Talk to me. I mean, like in terms of dreams, talk to us.
Dreams of being an artist, dreams of being, successful as what I do, which I feel successful now, even though I don't have a lot of income coming in. I still feel successful with, having the privilege to make
How would you
art.
label your work? I mean, how does it work in your space?
These are called works on paper.
Works on paper.
Yeah, I use a lot of different things. As you can see, like this is a piece of fabric from a T-shirt I made that was left over from the Guggenheim Museum. There's like a postcard I got, and then these are drawings. So it's like they're called works on paper. Basically, there's paint dripping here. That's supposed to look like ejaculated paint, I guess. Or something like that.
And you were saying, you said a lot of it. What does it take on the heads? Is there you like to use the dolls? Is this from sketching, or?
I just think that's how. For me, it's like the way people in New York are. They're just made up. It's like this whole Frankenstein effect, like where you're made up of everyone around you. Everyone that you come into contact with is part of like making the person you are and the person that you present yourself to be to other people. So I see that. I mean, I don't see anyone walking around as an individual. I don't see anyone as an individual. I just know that even in the arts profession, it takes like a lot of people to make one artist. It takes a lot of people to make especially the people that the artists that get attention, that are out there. And that's how I feel.
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
Even for designers or even a corporation, a store, anything. I mean, I feel lucky that I have a lot of friends that are supportive, and a lot of times, through exchange of ideas and conversations, new ideas come out. So it's through them that I do, through everyone that I get, that I've developed this style. So it's not just my personal. It's a continue. I have these are the blanket, kind of like quilt, like combination drawings, and they tell their own narrative. It depends on how you read it or how you read it. You could take it all in at one time, or you can go little by little and make your own story, or you could just buy it and just be a collector and not give a shit about it. But yeah, there's fashion for sure. There's like Comme des Garçons here. There's like like little references to beading. There's price tags for more, exposed artists here from auction catalogs that I look at. There's my own drawings that are, a combination of paintings. There's real drawings, photocopies. It's everything you would probably see when you go out and onto the street, but it's all made through me and my interpretation of what you see on the street. So if you're not familiar with the streets of New York or Brooklyn, look at my art. It's kind of like...
What is it about New York that inspires you? Just curious.
New York?
Yeah.
That time goes by so fast here. And it really does. I've been here for 12 years, and it feels like I've been here for 12 minutes. So, and things are changing, and if you don't, there's always a new train coming, but if you don't get on the train, then you miss it,
True that.
Yeah, so you have to be 100% here, or at least conscious or aware of what's going on in order to, follow what you're dreaming and what you're thinking of and, what you came here for.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I feel like I didn't really miss my train when I first got here. I just got on the wrong train. So hopefully I'm on the right train now.
I like the way I look, yeah.